All righty, you all. Hey, hey, hey. The vocal doctor here. Hopefully somebody will be out there today. You never know with y'all. Hey, never know. Look. Hello, Eli. Let's wave at you. Thanks for just dropping in and coming in with the vocal doctor. I got some things that's going to help change your life today. All right, and I think you all can even come in with a video if you want to come on through. You're welcome to do that too. Look at that. Oh, I can put stuff on me. Oh, that's really weird. Y'all, I didn't even know all this stuff is on here. Whoa. Okay, somebody need to tell me to stop because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, now I'm a cartoon? Oh, Lord. Who knew? But how about this? We'll kind of go with this one. That's kind of cool looking. Or something. Oh, that's too much going on. How about I just go back to some regular old stuff over here? Just the basic stuff. Hello, Greta Mac. Thanks for the follow. I just seen you today. So I know you probably going, she pays attention. I do. So good to see you. But I wanted to tell you about some of these great quotes that can truly, truly change your life. Hello, Kiosha. How are you? Kiosha Shay. I'm waving at you. So this is what's going down. I just learned some new info, and of course, I just can't keep it all to myself because when you're someone who's inspired to help change people's lives, you got to share this information. Yeah, so that's what I got to do because somebody is needing to hear this. So a lot of those things, hi, Greta. So a lot of the things that I read and heard today is coming from the great Dr. Myles Monroe. And for people who don't follow him, he's actually a minister who passed away a few years ago. But one thing about his ministry, he always tried to add to people's lives, okay? So it's not that I'm trying to teach you or say anything to you in regards to, religion and all of that. That's not what it's about. But what it is about changing your life and letting you think about things from a different way. So it really helped me today. And if it helped me, hey, it might possibly help you. So let's just think about these things. So this is what was said. Because I am a vocal coach, I'm someone who believes that all of the giftings that you have are to still be, they're always in you. At least that's what I believe. I don't know why my camera is doing that weird stuff. Sorry. The giftings are always in you. So listen to what he said. He said, your greatness can be destroyed by being in the wrong environment. Man, let me tell you, that ran through me like this. What? Your greatness can be destroyed by you being in the wrong environment. I need y'all to think about that. You know how people say, oh, I grew up in the hood and, I was going to be this great ball player, but over in the hood, they may not have been in the right school. I may not have had the right coach to nurture their gift. So being in the wrong environment, their gift suffered. And then they end up not doing anything that they was truly gifted to do. Whatever was put in there in their soul is what they could truly do without a coach. It's a gifting. That means it's given from God. It is not something that somebody has to put in you. It's already in you. All we doing is pulling it out. So when this happens, if you're in the wrong environment, just think about all of the people in the wrong environment, and you go, man, they had such great potential. They could have been this. They could have been that. That could have been you. But in the wrong environment, you didn't flourish. Isn't that something? I was like, oh my gosh. And I know so many people like that. So many people who was so gifted in many areas of life, but did not get to use it due to the environment that they circumstances had them in. So that's just one quote. One. Your greatness can be destroyed by being in the wrong environment. Baby, if you're in the wrong environment, for your children's sake, change it and give them the best ample opportunity to become great. Now, this was also something he said, serve your gift to the world. Now, we can't serve a gift to the world if we don't even know what the gift is. Now, we got a lot of people who they're clueless to their gift, clueless to what they can do, clueless to their greatness. But before I say the next thing, when you serve your gift to the world, you got to know what the gift is. But listen to what he said. Whatever you are created to become, now did you hear that you're already created to become it? You possess it right now. Whatever you are created to become, you possess it right now. So that means you're born with it. It's not something taught to you. You're not going to say, I was born to be a surgeon. No, you was taught to be a surgeon. I was born to be whatever that thing is. You know, like I know that I'm a teacher, but I always would teach, but I was taught to be a teacher. The thing that's innately born in me, you can't teach it to me. It's already in me. And it's the same in you. It's already in you. Whatever you are created to become, you possess it right now. You got to think about that. That is deep. We're like, what? It's already in me? Yes, it is, but it got to come out. So listen to what Myles said on this. He said, you are pregnant with your destiny. The future is trapped within you. Your future, everything you want, you already possess. It's already in there. And you're pregnant with your destiny. And the future is trapped within you. Oh my gosh. How deep is that? So now I'm going to relate that to my singers. I have all these singers that I meet along the way. And due to their wrong environment, the people they're around, them losers they're around, I have a song that goes, I don't do losers, no I don't. I don't do losers and I won't. I don't do losers, no I don't. I don't do losers and I won't. Wrong environment, there's a lot of dang losers around. So when you have those kind of people around you, these singers never ever get their gifts that's in them out to the people who need them. The gift is not even for you. The gift is for us. We the ones who receive that gift. Hello, Mary Mate. Thank you for joining. And thank you for joining me, because I seen you that you joined me a couple of days ago. So that gifting, you all, is trapped within you. You don't want to be that person. You know how parents will tell you, you know, they're like, you need to go to school. You need to get a good education. And once you get a good education, what do you get? Then you get a what? A job, right? Okay. You get a good education. You get a job. This is what they tell us. But what they don't say to us is what is already in us. We need to use it because it's probably our freedom card. But you got to know what's in there first. So if we don't know what's in us, how we going to get it out? So you need to be questioning these things, because some of my most talented people will not sing for no one. And I call it a selfish move because the voice wasn't given for them. It was given to bless us, the other people. We are needing that voice. We are needing to hear you because it could change the trajectory of our lives through your voicing, through your singing, through your words, through the song you didn't put out that we needed to hear that can change people's lives, that can keep people from jumping off the cliff, that can help people when they down to raise them up. The song that's in you that you won't even write and that you won't even put out for people to even purchase to get from you. Now, we ain't talking about the haters. We ain't talking about the ones who ain't gonna do nothing. They ain't gonna bust a grape for you, not them jokers. They don't want you to succeed anyway. So we ain't talking about them. We're talking about the people who need you, okay? Because there's a lot of people who need you. How about this? This quote just about blew me away. Choom, boom, out of there. Look, I have it on paper. Look, okay? I had to write this stuff down. It was, sorry. It said I'm at 20%. Okay. So, Myles Monroe said, you are sent to earth to release your hidden potential on earth. What? You were sent to earth to release your hidden potential on earth. And everybody has that hidden potential in them. It's already innately in them. It could be anything. They could be a builder. They could be an artist. They could be whatever you can create in your mind. Hello, Kay, the vocalist. Good to see you. These things are already in here. Hello, Barry White Jr., Marcus. Good to see you. So these things, so it's so disheartening for a teacher like me to see people who have the greatest potential within them and they never touch it. And they be out here slaving on these jobs, hating every moment of everything that they do, when all they had to do, and I'll quote it again, you were sent to earth to release your hidden potential on earth. You're the only one who got it. Just you. Nobody else got that. So one of the things I do want to say to you is you are not a mistake. Oh, sorry, I got my fax over there ringing. And you are not a biological accident either. It was meant for you to be here, no matter the circumstances, no matter how you got here. So it's important that some of you all, we are not just here. This is what the conditioning has happened to us. We are thinking, listen, this is what we really think. And it's so unfortunate. Some of us are conditioned to think that we are here to work a job, pay bills, and die. We are not here just to work a job, pay some dang bills, and die. You got way more purpose than that. And if you don't know that, then you need to know. So you need to ask yourself some questions. Here they are. These questions, I'm going to repeat them 3 times, okay? First question, who am I? I didn't say who are you and what do you do? I said, who am I? I'm not saying, what do you do? Some people, oh, I'm a teacher. That's not what I asked. I asked who you are. I didn't ask what you do. So who am I? That's my 3rd time. Next one, where did I come from? Where did I come from? We know we all came from a womb of a belly, but we're not talking about that. Where did I come from? Think about that. Why am I here? Do you think you're just here to work, pay bills, and die? Why am I here? Everybody has a reason. Mary mate, we have a mission on earth. Yes, we do. Why am I here? And it's each and every one of us. But many of us die and take it to the grave and never, ever acted upon it. So that was why am I here? What can I do? What can I do? You was created. And whatever you can do is you already possess it. We don't have to teach you what you can already do. It's innately in you. What can I do? What can I do? So I'll say this. I'll say that for this question. What can I do? My mama told me when I was 2, I was singing. She said, you was already singing and you was loud. And I was like, I was loud? Oh, yes. Girl, you always been loud. And my stepfather, he hated my voice. He told me to shut up all the time. Shut up. You getting on my nerves. You just wearing me out. You're getting on my nerves. Okay, you should shut up. You're just too loud. Now, my gift was already innately in me. It was I already possessed it. But I didn't know that was my gift because I had in my wrong environment, which I've already said, in my wrong environment, there was people all over who didn't want to hear all that. They called it noise. They didn't want to hear all that noise. I'm sure some of you all have faced these same things that I have faced as well. But what you possess is what can be your freedom card. Okay, so what can I do? That's what I'm saying. Do you not know how much singing has paid me? Singing has paid me over and over and over and over. I didn't have to practice to sing. It's what I could do. Now, are you to invest in yourself and get better in your gifting? Sure. But what you can do is what you can do. People who can draw, they don't have to say, can you teach me how to draw? They can just draw. They see it and they create it. They're like, dang. I'm like, how'd you do that? Oh, I don't know. I just could do it. Have you ever met people who speak multiple languages and never been taught by a teacher? Have you ever met those people? My daughter is one of them. My daughter got half of her degree and she wasn't taught by no teacher. She was self-taught. She has the gift of language. She can speak more than 3 languages: Chinese, Korean. She can speak some Turkish, Spanish. She just can pick up on the language. She can speak, she can do sign language. These are things she can just innately do without being taught. It's really strange, but it's her gifting. Everybody have one. What is yours? And here's the next question. Where am I going? Where are you going with this? What are you trying to do? Where are you going? You need to be asking yourself these questions and stop being miserable and looking down on yourself and listening to these people who are negative Nellies and Freddies who don't want to listen and Freddies who are very discouraging to you and your giftings. There are some people you don't need to be around. And you need to find different company to keep in order for you to flourish in your gifting. I know some of you all came on late. I don't know who was here, but I said the very first quote was, your greatness can be destroyed by being in the wrong environment. Your greatness can be destroyed by being in the wrong environment. This is very important, and you need to know that. All right? So, how about this? This was good, too. I really like this one. Your gift is to produce great seeds. Your gift is to produce great seeds. Now, that hit me right in my heart, big time. Kaboom! Because everything that I know, whenever I touch someone, when it comes to their singing voice and what they do, I don't know. All I'm doing is putting a seed in them. I don't know what they're going to be. I don't know what they're going to grow out to be. Please note that I have touched many, many people and planted the seed. And they have went out there and produced great seeds. They just have multiplied over and over and over and over. Seeds just dropping everywhere. Ding, 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 ding. I love it. And then their gifting is touching people all over the world. People are being touched. But if I did not do anything with that seed could have fell on horrible ground and became nothing. So it's important that I produce great seeds. At least that's what I do. And what I do. And what are you doing is the point. What are you doing? Are you just sitting on the sidelines doing nothing with your voice? You're like, oh, I was just meant to be a shower singer. Not if the gift was given to you. It was not meant for you to be singing just in the shower. You have a tribe of people that is waiting for your voice that they can't hear if you don't create anything with it. If you just hoarding your voice, you are not doing anything that you was called to do. Hoarding your voice does not do it. People who can't hear you, you are not blessing them in any kind of way. That's like what we call taking it to the grave. Well, I just didn't want to do nothing with it. I just wanted to go on and, go and hit them bricks every day. Them bricks, you hate that job. But if you can sing for a living, you sure would do it. But you got to believe in yourself enough to do it. You got to believe. You got to know that a gifting was given to you. But check this out. Some people are never changed until discontent is the seed of change. You have to get angry to change. Have you ever been angry before? One thing I don't like, these are things I get angry about. I get angry about when you mistreat a child. I am angry to the point I will punch you. I will hurt you if you hurt a child. I get angry. So that means I will do whatever's necessary in order for a child not to be hurt. That means that if I have to be an advocate for a child who can't speak for themselves, then I will be an advocate for a child who can't speak for themselves. That's what I will do. Okay? Sometimes you have to get angry, and it's normally in an area that's real touchy for you. Whatever that anger is, whatever it is. But check this out. Whatever you tolerate will never change. Whatever you tolerate. Ooh, just think about all the people who just tolerate stuff. They're like, oh, he gonna be okay. I know he hit me one time. He said he'll never do it again. Whatever you tolerate will never change. Well, I know I'm in the hood, but the rent is cheap over here. And but did you forget about that gun, all that gunfire going on? Well, but it's just the best I can do right now. That's what I can afford. Whatever you tolerate will never change. You got to make your mind up and say, I'm getting my body up out this hood and my kids out of here, because we can't do this no more. All right, that's one thing. But if you have just been sitting over there on the sideline saying, well, I'm just going to stay this shower sing. I'm going to just sing over here at the church in the choir. I'm going to just be in the background. I'm going to just, that's where I've been all this time. Yeah, whatever you tolerate will never change. Somebody is understanding what I'm saying. If you are, heart me up. That means you're listening. So I don't know you listening. I don't know who I'm talking to out there. So I'm just going through all of these things because I think it's necessary and needed for my people. How about this? You will never become what you could be until you become angry. And what do you hate? Which is what I just discussed. Your life is defined by what you hate. is defined by what you hate. The one thing I don't like when people lie to me. When people lie to me, I have a problem. It's a hateful problem. Hello, Destiny. Good to see you. So, it's a hateful problem. So, do you hate lying and do you hate corruption? If you hate people who lie, which I do, I hate people who are corrupt and dishonest. I hate those kind of people. So I don't want that to continue. So I would do things that are different to make sure that don't continue. So what I really, really hate is when people have a gifting inside of them, in their belly, that has been inside. They are pregnant with their destiny. The future is trapped within them, and they don't use it. And that gifting goes to waste. Remember, whatever you are created to become, you possess it right now. Everything you have, you do not have to work at it. It is an innate gift in you. So, let me use an example. And the example I'm going to use is Michael Jackson. Do you remember? They have videos of when Michael Jackson was very young, 5 years old, singing, dancing, like he's an old man and he understood everything he was singing about. What it was, he had the innate gift already in him. We didn't have to teach him how to sing with soul. The soul came out of him. And the soul touched the people. And his gift was so great that it touched the masses. It touched millions of people. What if he decided to hoard his gift and say, well, I'm just going to sing for me because that's what I want to do. I'm just going to sing when I want to sing. He didn't do that. He gave his gift to the world. He embodied the gift of music. His whole being was music. He oozed music out of him. Songs came out of him. The voice came out of him. The dance came out of him. He did not hold or hoard his own gifting that he already possessed. Many of us have that gifting. Every single person is born with a special gift. And you got to know what it is. So then you can move in that area of that gifting. Because if you don't, you're going to be miserable in your life over time. If you don't do what was already placed in you to do. But your job is to figure what that is. Can you figure out what you was placed here to do? So, God created, check this out, God created everything with gifts. Not just humans, everything with gifts, including you. So we all have something. So check this out, and this will be my last quote of the day. You were sent here by a greater power to deliver something that we need. I'll say it again. You were sent here by a greater power to deliver something that we need. Not what you need. They can care less about you. Because they do. They don't care about you. Matter of fact, people are not looking for you. But they want what you're carrying in you. They want what you carry. They don't care about you, the person. They want what you carry. So I want you to think about this. Last point. How many of us love our dentist? We don't. It's not that we love our dentist, but you would think a dentist doesn't have any important skill. Right off the top, you're like, oh, well, dentist, who cares? But when that tooth starts hurting and that pain be shooting up in your head, you ain't thinking about calling a singer. I'ma call the pastor. You ain't calling the pastor. I'ma call the doctor. Let me call the voice doctor. You ain't calling the voice doctor when you got that shooting pain up in your tooth. You up here, you are calling the dentist, because the dentist has a mission. The dentist has a purpose. The dentist knows exactly what to do to relieve that pain from you. You don't care what color that dentist is. You don't care what religion that dentist is. You don't care what sex that dentist is. You just need a dentist who's going to relieve that pain that's shooting up in your head. The dentist knows his purpose. Do you know yours? And if you don't, you need to start trying to find it. Let's not waste any more time in your life doing things that you was not called to do. Your friends can't tell you what you can do. Your parents can't tell you what you was called to do. They can't. They can always guide. They can give advice. But that doesn't mean that's what you was meant to do. Its purpose is in you already. And now you got to birth it, bring it out, and bring it forth. And remember, each one of my singing people, y'all have a tribe who's waiting for you, waiting for just your voice. When I hear voices, some voices make me cry. And they go, why do you cry when you hear my voice? Because your voice touches my soul. That's why. And when a voice touches my soul, that means I'm part of your tribe. Because I need to hear you sing in order for my soul to be touched. So just imagine all the people who need their soul touched from your voice, and you will not allow them to hear it. You're like, well, I don't feel like singing right now. I'm just, I got other things to do. But it's not in your purpose, and it's not helping anybody. You got to remember, you have to serve your gift to the world. Not serve your job to the world. Not serve, your attitude to the world. It's your gift. They really don't care what package your gift come in. That's why you can be short, you can be tall, you can be fat, you can be skinny, you can be light, white, you can be black, charcoal. They don't care as long as your gift touches their heart. That's all that matters. Because all we're going to do is close our eyes anyway and go, oh my gosh, that's such a beautiful voice. Oh my goodness. I just love them. Oh my. And that's how we feel about people who touch our soul. We don't care what they look like. They've been in the hospital. They sick. This, that. Well, can they still sing? Can we pray a miracle over them? Because I need to hear their voice. I don't need them dying on me. We just selfish. When Luther Vandross died, man, I thought I was going to just have a conniption. No. I'm not going to be able to hear that beautiful voice again, except for these recordings. This is a travesty. What am I going to do? It's the only voice that touches my soul. That's how I felt, because that is one of the only male voices that truly touches my soul. And I felt like I've been in a lack of soul touching from men voices since his passing. So I hope that this helped somebody. If it did, give me some hearts so I'll know somebody was listening out there. But this is just, I know it's long, but it's just something that needs to be said, okay? So I hope somebody was touched, somebody heard something. I appreciate you. I thank you for listening. And share this message with anybody who may need something touched in their soul. to pull their gift out of them, okay? And all of the quotes was from Dr. Myles Monroe. So all I was speaking came from Dr. Myles Monroe. If you want that video on YouTube, I will let you know. You can just hit me in my DM and I'll tell you where all that was. But that's just the little information I got. But it was so in-depth and so much. Hello, Rosa. Thank you for following and coming on live. It was so much, y'all, but it was so imperative and so moving. And sometimes we just need that. So I hope that some of you all will come out of your shell and jump out there and give the people what they need from you. Okay? Love y'all all. Y'all have a great day. Okay? Bye. And how I get out of here, I don't know.